Good morning. It's Diane Evans with stampingwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So if you're joining me through YouTube, that's wonderful. If you've never joined or subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure that you do that. And by doing that, you'll get notified when I upload new videos. Plus, also, if you hit the button, you'll also get notified immediately as soon as I go live. And I have to go live quite a few times during the week. So I am back. Happy New Year to everybody. Can you believe it? It's only 2 more days and we get to see the new Jaded catalog and the celebration catalog. But the one thing that I am a little concerned about is that I don't think everybody has been getting or has gotten their catalog. And the thing is, with this catalog, I had sent it out through Stampin' Up! And I understand that nobody's really gotten that catalog from me, so I do apologize. I will be posting a PDF when that catalog does go live, so you can view it online. But I apologize. We were hoping at least it was going to get there till on Friday, but it still hasn't gotten there. So please let me know when you do get it, because if you purchased something from me in the last 2 or 6 months, you would have received a catalog from me as well. So it's Sunday, I know, but it's card sketch, and I've got to do my card sketch. Why not do it? I just could not do it yesterday. I just couldn't get everything all organized by the time I got back. But I'm back and we're ready to go. So we are working on card sketch number 85. So let me just jump on down here and I will show you what card sketch number 85 looks like. This one's a little bit different. I've actually used this as a 10th fold card. So it's 4 1/4 by 5. It's 4 1/4 by 11 inches scored at 5 1/2. So in any event, this is how it's going to go. Then there's a strip that's 3 1/2 inches by the 5 1/2 inches, or 3 1/4. And then there's one that's 3 inches by the 5 1/2. And then this layer that's here actually works as, it could be as, let's see, it's 1 7/8 by 4 1/4, but I'm going to be using that as an image. And then you also have this layer here, which is for the sentiment. So I hope that when you see this, you'll see how I kind of interpreted it. So we're going to be using something from the new Jaded catalog. And this is part of a suite, and this is called Artfully Composed suite. It does consist of different things. I can't show you in the catalog, but I can show you the actual product. So it does have the stamp set and the dies. And remember, if you do buy this together, you save 10%. But the other part that goes along with it is that this is the suite that we are using for our international stamp camp. So if you purchase a suite from me, and the suite will come directly to your house. I will be posting. I can't even start advertising with graphics until the 4th. But I will show you what's in this suite. It has this beautiful paper, and trust me, the paper, when you see this paper in a big sheet, it is a little intimidating. I love this paper in smaller quantities of it. It's very bold. It has beautiful colors that go along with it. But you'll see how beautiful it goes with, and it's fronds, and it's like, these are tropical layer dies. They really, truly are pretty. And then also the other thing that comes along with this suite is this vellum. And this vellum is, I think you get 12 sheets of it. And it has white, black vellum in it. It's got really nice little fonts on it. It's got clear, it's white and black. It really, truly is beautiful for vellum. And then another thing that goes in here is mine fell and got crushed. So these are faux sea glass shapes, and they're in pear pizzazz, just jade, and clear, and that. And then it also has this beautiful frayed ribbon, and this is a white frayed ribbon. You can turn around and you can fray it. You can do lots of different things with this ribbon. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using that ribbon today or I might be using another ribbon. I haven't decided yet. All right, so let's get started on this sketch. I'll bring the sketch back in and then we'll work from there. You know, as much as I love to be away with family and everything else, nothing is nicer than having your stuff all around, let me tell you. All right, so I have, and I've got my pieces all cut out here. I've got some things that are a little bit, well, we'll just see how it goes. This is, like I say, it's just jade. It's 4 1/4 by 11 inches, and I've scored it at 5 1/2. And I'm going to go ahead and get a really good crease mark. Good morning on there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stamp here and this stamp, and I like anything that's got words on it and that sort of stuff. And I'm actually going to stamp that with Versamark. I wanted a watermark, but I don't want it. I could have used just jade on it as well, but I decided that I'm going to just use. Now, where did that one? I don't know where that word piece went to. I don't know if I put it back. No, I didn't put it back. So it's got to be on this desk. I've done a couple of videos this morning, so I had moved a few things around. So in any event, oh, there we go. Just bear with me. I just got to reach over here for it. All right. So I have the words, and it's funny because you really can't tell if the words are the right way. The only way I could tell on this is because it's indented a little bit on the bottom. So I'm just going to randomly stamp this. I know at this point it's not showing up, but it will show up in just a bit. And like that. And then I'm going in with this one here. So let's just go and put this. These are really nice, bold leaf images that they really are pretty. I know I had lots of fun playing with it, getting ready for the stamp camp. And let's do one up here. And all I'm wanting to do is just to have a bit of a watermark on the back of where I'm putting everything on the card. And then I am going to, and I thought I had I've got to find my silicone mat. There we go. This is vellum that we're using on here. So one of the things that you want to do is you want to make sure that you glue this on in a certain way. And the best way to glue when you're doing like vellum is to actually just use glue and put it all over there. But this is my piece that's 3 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this vellum on there as well. And it looks like I've got a bit of color on there. We'll be covering that up, so we'll be okay. So I'm just going to come in with my glue and just put a big dab of glue there. And I have a sponge, and I have dedicated sponges just for this technique. And if you put it on just like this, whoops, you're not going to see the glue, because vellum's one of those papers that are very, very hard to conceal glue. All right, so let's just move that out of the way. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this on there. Good morning. So if you have not given permission to StreamYard for your name on Facebook, I do not know who you are, but if you are on my Facebook page, I can see who you are. I know that doesn't really make much sense, but that's the way it's been set up. All right, so there we go there. And I'm just going to take my bone folder and just mark that down there. And then this is going to go right on here. And you can see that's how this sketch is. And then these pieces here are just coming out the the bottom. Now I'm going to end up having to trim this off. So I'm just actually going to go ahead and I'm just going to put this on and then I'll trim it because I can see that it's not even at the bottom. I use a guillotine cutter when I go to cut my cardstock, so sometimes it is off just by a little bit. So Pear Pizzazz and this Just Jade are two colors that are in this suite. Right, so I'm now just going to come in with my little tiny trimmer and I'm going to just trim that off. So like I say, this is part of the stamp camp. We're going to have registration. It's going to start on the 4th. And registration is going to be kind of, whoops, it's kind of a quick registration. And the reason being for that is because of us having to get our stuff out in the mail. All right, so there's this. And then, like I say, I have these here. So what I thought I'd do is I went ahead and I used the dies and I cut out colors that were from the designer series paper. So I have some Calypso Coral, Just Jade, and some Pear Pizzazz. So I'm just going to go ahead and this is going to work as that image that is right down here. So I know it's a bit of a sneak or a bit of a cheat actually, but that's how you can interpret different sketches and that sort of stuff. So this is going to go across there. I also used this die here, which is a really neat stitched zigzag sort of die. So I've gone ahead and I put that just onto white and that's going to go across here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this over here. So the one stamp set that I thought I would use is, I like this Hey There. That's kind of a thing for me. But I could use Happiest Birthday Wishes or Thank You. So I think I'll use Happiest Birthday Wishes. And I'm actually going to do that in Just Jade on there. And I hope I can get that straight. Hello. Thank you. It's good to be home. It really is. I tended, yesterday I kind of took a real lazy day traveling, and then when you have delays it stresses me out, so I tend to take a day off or so anyways, I'm just going to put this here. Thank you so much for sharing that. You know, I had a wonderful Christmas. I haven't seen the family, well, my youngest son and his family, I haven't seen them since a year ago, March. So yes, it was wonderful to see them. All right. So I could pop these up. But you know what? I think I'm just going to glue them. Yeah. And I hope everyone else did. Like I say, Happy New Year to everybody. Let's just hope this is that year that things just bust open and we can get back to our new normal. Okay, so I'm just going to put that like that. Just hold that on there. And then I'm going to, I love this frond. I'm going to put this one, it's going to go this way. I think why I like this suite so much is the colors. But also, when you get something that's this leafy, it really does kind of. Okay, so then I'm going to put this across here, and I'm going to put it on with dimensionals. Let's see if I can find my dimensionals on this table. It was really good. I put everything away except for my backpack. And my backpack is the thing that had all my computer and everything else. And I have to get my invoices out for my product shares today. If anyone else is interested in the product share, reach out. You have until 12 midnight on the 3rd to get in on those product shares. That wasn't very good. I don't know where my take your pick tool. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I'm just going to take this off of here. Oh, you know what? This is where I was thinking it would be kind of nice to put this ribbon on there. Now, I didn't want, like, I could do this ribbon, but it wasn't enough of a difference between here and here. So there's this ribbon that's in the annual catalog. Yeah, I could have used adhesive sheets, but honestly, I have to tell you, there's times that I like using them and there's times that I don't like using them. And this was one because I didn't know I wanted it to come up because I want there to be that definition here. And it's easy enough to put on here because it's wide enough on there. Now, so I am going to use from the annual catalog. There's this gold jaded ribbon, and it also it's kind of a frayed ribbon as well. So I'm just taking that out, and I'm actually just going to lay this onto here. Let's see, just going to take this off just because I wanted it to be a little bit different than the white that's on there. So I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to put some tear and tape on there. Oh, thank you. I am home right now, Felicia. Yes. I say, oh, well, I can find things in my room. Well, let me tell you, I was in a very, very small room. It was a good setup, but a very small room. And I had to put all of my stuff onto the bed. So, oh, my granddaughter, she's a type A personality. So she goes, oh, Grandma, why would you do that way? And I said, well, how else am I going to find anything? Because everything, like, in order to put stuff, I had stuff underneath the bed. It was a very small room, but it was great. It's right next to the internet, so I think that was okay too. But yes. So like I say, this is what we're doing for our stamp camp. So by the suite, you get all the product for 12 cards included in there. So this is just going to go on here like so. And then I'm going to put this on here is what's going to happen. Yeah, this is a fun suite. I was a bit intimidated with it. I have seen quite a few of the projects, and I'm quite impressed. They're so totally different from one another. So this is just going to go like this. So see, this is the reason why I didn't want to use the sheets. All right. So then what we want to do is we could use these. Let's see, do I want to use those on there? Sure, let's go ahead and use those. Like I say, mine got squished in my box, but I'm going to be using them all. So I'm okay with it coming like that. I guess I could have called Stampin' Up, but I didn't. Let's see. And I'll just come in and we will use some. There we go. I can see myself using all of these. This color here, it really kind of sings to me, this color. There we go. Now, I should have had an inside to that card as well. So let me just grab some white. I'll have to come in with my little tiny trimmer with that as well. Like I say, it's so nice when I can turn around and just measure, and unfortunate part is this is not the best trimmer because I can't see where I'm cutting to, but and a little tiny bit more there. Do you do that? Do you cut that way? My granddaughter's on here. Hello, Eve. All right, so we're just going to put that on there. Yeah, so good to see Eve on here. She was definitely my helper and a very good colorer. So let's just go ahead and put this down here on the corner. Okay, so this is the other day I went from the left. I prefer actually things on my right-hand side. I don't know why, but anyways, that's what's going to go on there. And is there anything else to go in there? No, we could put something else. So, okay. So let's just put this on here. So yes, paper shares, invoices are going out today for those. If anybody else wants to still get in on the paper shares, I will have that available until the 3rd midnight because I have to order. I have to order everything. So, all right. So there's my card and there's the card sketch. So like I say, that's my interpretation of it. You know what? I could actually, if I want to, I could just go and let's just bring these up here. Yeah, I like the loose movement with it too. You know what I mean? Like it just lets you, it feels like you're in a very nice tropical place and the leaves or the fronds are blowing in the wind and it would be nice, wouldn't it? In any event, there we go there. Awesome. Like I say, there's so many really nice things. I'm going to repeat this from what I said this morning or earlier at the very beginning. All of my catalogs were sent from head office. You should be getting your J2J mini catalog and also your celebration catalog. I will post it live on my groups as soon as I can on January the 4th. And I'll put it on there right at midnight or close to midnight. I'll schedule it to go on there. And I apologize if you haven't gotten it. And keep my fingers crossed that you'll get it tomorrow. But I don't think there's any mail in Canada tomorrow. So not until the 4th. So unfortunately, there's nothing that I can do about it. And this was part of the stamp count. So you guys have a great Sunday and we'll see you tomorrow because tomorrow what am I doing? Something home. I can't remember what suite we're supposed to be using. And obviously I haven't even worked on it. So in any event, it's good to be home. It's good to see all of you on here and we will talk real soon. Don't forget, give me the thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye for now.